Hey guys, it's Sarah from Sweet Scents from the Dell House. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning Waxy, as always, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to knock on wood before I say this, but look how nice it is out here. Hello! I think spring has finally arrived here in Canada. You can see my beautiful green grass. I think it was like 2 weeks ago, we still had 2.5 feet of snow. It was like the winter that would never end. Go away already. Gonna start doing something, with the exception of a few pre-recorded videos I have in queue. I'm going to try and tell you what I'm warming. I've found that in between my melting basket and my empties, there's a lot of scents that I don't empty from one month to the next that I don't really get into. So I had a little bit of a craving for apples today. Inside, I'm melting Super Tarts Dumbledore, which is apple slices, pink chiffon, and blue cotton candy. I find the cotton candy, much like with any vendor, commercial, indie, whichever. Cotton candy, ugh, can't even speak. Cotton candy is like a blending scent. I think it just makes things super sugary and sweet. I don't really pick that note up. And I don't really know the difference. I don't even think I could tell you the difference between smelling blue cotton candy and just regular cotton candy. It just smells sugary sweet to me. The primary note is apple slices. I absolutely love this blend. This is from Brandy's Wizard Wax collection, like her Harry Potter one. Oh, smells gorgeous. On warm, I mostly get the apple, and it kind of takes over that pink chiffon note, which is unfortunate, but I still really like it all the same. Come to think of it, I have pink chiffon in the potion pack pink chiffon. Good idea. See? That little mouse or hamster spinning on the wheel up there. I'm going to melt some of the pink chiffon with this. See if I can get more of that note to come out. Sensationals Apple Bobbin. If you see this at your local Walmart, pick it up. As far as Sensationals is concerned, I think this is their most authentic fruit scent. It's not even like a perfect apple scent, but it's dang delicious. The next two I've had minimal luck with, unfortunately. Johnny Appleseed as well as A is for Apple. Johnny Appleseed was April's scent of the month, and A is for Apple is in our regular stock catalog. This is no longer 10% off. A is for Apple. Oh my word. I wish this through. I really do. This is a damn near dupe of Vintage Chic Scents Yakety Yak. People kill for that on restock days. Here it is. Scentsy's got it, or something almost nearly identical to it in the regular catalog, and it doesn't throw. Super sad. They are sending me both of these in replacement bars, and consultant support promised me that my new bars were going to be better, so that's hopeful. I did finish melting this bar, but I have a full bar that I'm sending back, and Johnny Appleseed. Bummer, bummer. I'm not giving up hope yet. Crossing my fingers. You never know. Could be wrong. We'll see. So last week, actually it was 2 weeks now, my subscriber Genevieve requested that I do Hendrix for Throwback Thursday. Finally, this is my favorite Scentsy scent of all time. Oh, I was looking up, trying to find the year that Hendrix was first released. I know this. I don't have any idea why, but it's just totally slipped my mind. Was it? John Sparks would know. And I don't even know why I didn't make a mental note of it when I was voting for it 7,000 times for Bring Back My Bar. I kid you not, I had like 25 tabs open, and every 5 minutes I was voting on every different tab for Bring Back My Bar. I had John Sparks' US channel, or website, as well as his Canadian, my US as well as my Canadian, Lisa Roberry's US as well as Canadian. I typed in my postal code and my mother's postal code, found every Scentsy consultant in those postal codes, like you name it. I was voting like a mad woman for ever. And unfortunately, Hendrix didn't win. But I should have made a mental note of what year it came out. That's another cool thing. If you're ever just like browsing, I know it's really hard to browse the Bring Back My Bar voting polls because you just want to go vote, 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 vote. But if you get a chance, there's a drop-down menu at the top, and you can choose by category. If you just want to vote for floral scents, click floral, and then you can even find your favorite scents by the year, right? So I did a lot of voting for Hendrix, and it lost. But I also kind of just went through there. I was hoping to see some like original Scentsy gems from like the like days of, or you know, scents of days gone by. I wanted to see some really, really, really old school stuff we hadn't seen in a while. So it's neat that you can search it by year. I cannot for the life of me find the year that Hendrix was released. But while I was searching for the original release date, I know it originally came out in the fall and winter. I think if my memory serves me correctly, they had like Hemingway, Hendrix, Vanilla Suede, all in the same catalog. Oh, why wasn't I a Scentsy consultant back then? I would have been in my sexy man glory. I think that's what Scentsy is seriously lacking in this catalog too, is those sexy, sexy scents. Like, whew, Scentsy has got some super sexy scents. Speaking of, right now we've got the Father's Day bundles. I'm sure that this is just an LTO, like limited time offer while quantities last. But we have the old shampoo and shave bars on for BOGO. Buy one, get one free, $14. Or are they 12? Something like that, anyhow. Super cheap, and they are amazing. I picked up 4 of them for my dad for Father's Day. He really likes them, and as soon as I got my dad using them, they were discontinued. Go figure. They've also released My Dear Watson and Mystery Man in a hand cream and a men's shower gel or body wash or something like that. So, super sexy. Yeah, I think the shampoo shave bars are buy 2 for $14. And then the cream and the shower gel are $12. It's a great buy. It's, I mean, really, what do you get dad for Father's Day anyways? Like, same old shit all the time. My dad's going to be super happy with a case of beer and some Sexy Man Scentsy shampoo and shave bars. How the hell did I get so derailed? What was I saying? Anywho, back in the day, I wish I was a Scentsy consultant because they had some great men scents lined up. While I was reviewing, there was this hilarious Scentsy blogger who wrote something like, Hendrix won Bring Back My Bar again. I have no idea why anyone likes that. Or I guess if you like the smell of a dirty old hippie. I was killing myself laughing. And she goes on to say that like apparently her significant other likes it, you know, but she definitely is not a fan. And she was like kind of bitching, like, why does this win all the time? Who the heck votes for this? Me. I love it. I think I have about 17 or 18 bars. Like, my collection, Hendrix collection, is dwindling. And every time I finish one, I'm like, oh, bring it back. Please. Please. That's another thing you can do. If your favorite Scentsy scent doesn't win Bring Back My Bar, depending on how long it's been since it was released in the regular catalog or Bring Back My Bar, you can always jump on Facebook. There are a bajillion Scentsy D-stash pages, and those bars, I mean, depending on how badly people want to get rid of their Scentsy stock, they'll sell them for like, I think I've bought them on there as low as $2.50 American per bar, so I'm actually tempted to jump on there. I want Vanilla Suede, every single Hendrix bar poured from last Bring Back My Bar, and a couple others. Like, I want some pre-September 1st banging bars from my collection. I need to amp that back up again. I also have my Scentsy Collections video coming up this week. You should see that. Actually, It's not as bad as you guys think it's going to be. I've managed to sell a lot of my stock, and then I've even put a lot of my personal collection into my stock and started selling that too. So I've narrowed it down, but I am filming a collection video this week so you guys can help me. I find like when I film these collection videos, because I know my subscribers are going to watch it, you guys are totally holding me accountable, whether you guys know it or not, because I'm like, there's no sense in actually doing a collections video unless I'm going to get rid of it. So I push more to the side of the get rid of pile. Anyhow, before we lose what's left of the light out here, let's do this. So Genevieve requested Scentsy's Hendrix. I absolutely love, love, love this scent. I melted 2 cubes in a huge space. Honestly, with these Hendrix bars from last summer, mind you, this is Bring Back My Bar from June 2017, 1 cube is all you need. But because I love this scent so much, so much, I love it strong. This throws in a small space, like chase you out of the house, small space with 1 cube. Because I wanted it to be super strong in a large open concept area, I put 2 cubes in. The scent notes say rock and roll with an electrifying blend of earthy patchouli, glowing sandalwood, and bold pink pepper, harmonized with sweet tobacco flower. Oh, let me tell you, like, honestly, if you've watched my channel for a while, I have tried a lot of different scents from commercial and indie vendor alike. I think I said it in my video from the other day. I've tried sweet tobacco leaf in other blends. I have tried patchouli out the wazoo, pink pepper. I mean, this is great, but I think what makes it, is that pink pepper. It is so posh in a lot of like super high-end European colognes. Pink pepper is just like a massive chic fragrance trend. Of course, Scentsy put it in a clamshell 100 years ago, like before it was even cool in cologne. That's what it is. I swear. If you gave me 400 Hendrix clams, I would in exchange give you my entire wax closet. You could have it. I know, sounds crazy. Super Tarts, Bathing Garden, Rose Girls, Vintage Chic Scents, the huge Scentsy hoard, you name it. You could have everything if you brought me 400 Hendrix bars. My word, this would be the only scent I would warm forever. 2 cubes in a large space. Let me just sit here and smell it like for 5 more minutes. 2 cubes in a large space lasted 22 banging hours. 22 banging hours. It does peter off about the 16-ish hour. So the scent throw shrinks significantly down to like 3 or 4 feet. But after 16 hours, you're getting like a good solid 10 to 12 feet for 16 hours. Bars like this, I'm telling you, are few and far between. This is just amazing. It's still to this day my favorite Scentsy scent of all time. I'm searching for a vendor who does a Hendrix dupe. They just don't. Unfortunately, they just don't. I have even been so desperate that I myself have searched fragrance oil companies for a pink pepper fragrance oil. That way I could contact an indie vendor and say, hey, you can buy pink pepper fragrance oil from this place, buy it, and make me some of these. Fragrance oil suppliers for candle makers, just, they don't have it. I don't know where Scentsy found it, but man, would they bring it back. Please. Just bring it back and keep it forever and ever and ever. So Hendrix, obviously, 1 million out of 10 on fragrance. And of course, 1 million out of 10 on performance, scent, perfection. Oh my word. Like, I would never, ever, ever get married again in any other circumstance unless you found me a man that smelled like this. Then I would consider it. with like a what's it called? Like a you keep your shit, I keep my shit kind of deal, but I would marry him. Anyhow, next week, you know the drill. First person to comment down below, so dark now, gets to pick between pink currant and birchwood. This was sent to me from my friend Michael in England. This is from a recent Bring Back My Bar, my friend Megan's favorite, vanilla suede. I still to this day am shocked that this is not currently in the Scentsy catalog. I have customers who were like angry with me when I told them it was no longer available even after the spring and summer catalog came out. Like customers like, pardon, what? What do you mean there's no Blueberry Rush anymore? What the hell, Scentsy? But yeah, those are your 3 picks. Pink currant, birchwood, vanilla suede, and blueberry rush. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to put my PJs on. Night, guys.